turn around backhand flip for
No, I've done it a couple times before, so pretty comfortable with it.
There will be repercussions.
I think when you're doing penalty shots, it gets pretty repetitive, and I think the goalies end up knowing a lot of what you do, so you got to be a little bit more creative in order to get a few by.
It's kind of disappointing that you guys didn't come out with a win, given how well you played.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought overtime was pretty exciting. I thought it was end-to-end rushes, but we still got to figure out a way to get 2 points.
Did you learn anything about the team, your team? Playing the best team in the Western Conference, and first time you're almost healthy, you're closer to being real.
Yeah, well, I still think we're the team to beat. I think they're a very good team. I think we match up well against them. I think if we can just continue to get more shots on net and get those second and third chances, there's a handful that were around the slot. But I think overall, I think everyone gave a pretty good effort.
What do you think of Patrick's fight?
Just good on him. He was ready. So as far as being a player on the bench, you get pretty excited when you see that happen, and he did an excellent job.
It's highly skilled, so they made it really easy on me.
You had another really good chance after you scored the goal, too.
Oh, yeah, the shot down the side, yeah. I just picked the pass off, and I got a really good shot off. He made a good save. I tried to go over his blocker there.
So would you, looking at the way today went, this is sort of the rival you guys were looking for between these two teams, but you were just missing so many guys.
Yeah. I mean, we need these points. We're scrounging for everything we can get right now to get in the playoffs, and every point counts.
How many stitches you have? Hey, Patrick, how many stitches you get?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
Is that from the fight today?
Yeah.
A nice, lovely shiner.
Yeah.
Put a nice raw steak on.
Yeah.
You got some shots on those. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Took care. Let's talk about the team's ability to battle back from that early 2-0 deficit. I know the fight kind of sparked some things, but you guys showed some moxie coming back against the best team in the NHL. Statistically at least.
Yeah, we battle for everything we get right now, it seems, and with Nick leading the way, he scored that huge goal for us, and then we battled as a team together, and it was a big point for us to get. We would have liked to get 2, but when it comes down to a shootout, you just never know what's going to happen, but I thought we did a lot of good things out there, and had a good opportunity to win the game.
It seemed like there was a lot of spunk to start the game, considering what happened yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, back to back, we wanted to come out with a good push, knowing that we played yesterday, and I felt we played good in the first. We just were down 2 goals quite quickly, but like you said, we battled back, and Nick got our big goal and got us going.
Did you know that Pav and Todd both had that in the shootout? I mean, two different weird goals.
Yeah, I've never seen a goal like that from Pav. I didn't even see Tave shoot, to be honest with you. I was looking at the replay of his goal. But that's just a special player doing a special move, and he never seems to fail at surprising me on a daily basis. So, and Bert too. I mean, he's such a huge man with soft hands, and he was flying there. I would have been kind of nervous if I was a goalie, and he just roofed it then. So it was, those are 2 great goals, and we needed those goals, and yeah, it was fun to watch those guys do their thing.
What emotionally, how is this team after the last 2 days?
We're good. We're good. We're moving on to Washington now. We did a lot of good things out there, and yesterday too. So, we're just going to keep plugging away at this.
Patrick, can you just kind of talk about you and Kris Versteeg and what led up to that, and just the bout itself?
Yeah, I mean, we were yapping a bit last game, so it was kind of a carryover, and time presented itself, and I thought it would spark the team a bit and help out in that situation. So went for it, and we both hit each other in the face. Seemed like that's what happens when you fight.
Looking at you right now, we're on radio, obviously, but I see the stitches in the black eye. Just kind of describe how bad that hurts.
Yeah, he got me early on. Just kind of stunned me for a second, but I don't really feel it. I think it's a little mouse and just another nick in the Picasso.
After the goal, were you kind of aiming for another assist there, go for the Howe hat trick?
No, I wasn't thinking about that.
How important was for you guys to battle back and at least get a point today?
Well, of course we want to have two. I think we overall played a good game. It was a well played game for both teams. Unfortunately, we couldn't again get go all the way.
Were you entertained in the shootout? Todd's goal, maybe especially, was a little something different.
Yeah, both.
Him and Pavel.
Both Todd and Pavel was fun to see. It's that's what it's all about, and both of them scored, so it was good to see.
Can you draw your attention Tuesday night? You got another very offensive-minded team, some skilled players on it.
Yeah, we just got to play like we did today, take care of our own end, and then when we get the chance, then put them away. It's going to be a challenge for us, and we're looking forward to it.
Do you enjoy it when you play a guy like Ovechkin? One of the best in the game.
Both Ovechkin and Backstrom. That line is one of the best lines in the league, and it's fun to play against them. You got to be aware where they are all the time, and it's something we'll remember.
Was there any hangover from yesterday's debacle in Dallas at all? Give you a little extra fire in the belly to start the game?
You know what? We both team had the same same thing we played yesterday, and a short turnaround for today. So it wasn't unfair. Both teams had the same thing, and I think we played good. I don't think it showed that way we played yesterday. I think we had a good jump in our legs, and it was fun to play in the afternoon and Sunday at home.
Penalties killed you early on, do you think? Take it so
It did. Really. I think we had 4 in the first period, and it's tough to get any momentum going. But still, we found a way to get back, and we ended up a little short.
A chance to come back and kind of change the story today. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way. Just what happened late in the game?
I thought we had our chances. We battled back. They had a 3-2 lead going into the third, and I thought we battled back and got 1 point before regulation was over. And then we had a couple of 2-3 great chances in overtime to win it, but we couldn't put it in. And in a shootout, it can go either way. And I thought we scored some nice goals, but didn't get away with a win.
Nick, what does it say about this team? You're down 2-0, and then to come back and to take Chicago to a shootout is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I don't think we quit today at all. I thought we kept going after them, even though we're down a couple goals, and we're down 3-2 going into the third. And I thought we were still creating chances and finally got that tying goal. But in the shootout, like I said, it can go either way.
How much of a hangover was there from yesterday's NHL debacle?
Not a whole lot. I thought we had a good start. First 5-7 minutes before we got into penalty problems. I thought that got us back on our heels a little bit. But I thought we started the game real well, and just too bad we got into some penalty problems in that first period.
How good was Antti Niemi today?
He played well. He played real well for him. He made some key saves late in the game to keep them in the game, and he got the way with the win in shootout too.
Hey Nick, as a player, how do you look at this one? Are you obviously grateful that you get the point, or do you look at it from the fact that you were that close from getting the 2 points? And obviously you gained 1 point on the Kings for that 8th spot in the Western Conference.
Yeah, well, we did come from behind and we got the 1 point, but it's disappointing not getting the win in overtime with the chances we had. I thought we had two, both Pav and Zetterberg had clear-cut breakaways and didn't capitalize on them. So we had our chances to win that game in overtime too.
What did you see in the shootout? Obviously, 2 remarkable goals from Todd Bertuzzi and Pavel Datsyuk. Whose was better?
That's hard to pick. Pav was something different when he just kind of flipped it over the goal, and same thing with Bert coming in with that speed too, and fooled the goal with that spinorama. So it was two great goals, but just too bad we didn't get away with a win.
We got in early enough. I didn't think that was an issue at all. Both teams played real well. Obviously, their power play set us on our heels there a little bit in the first period, but I thought we started good, and then I thought we responded and played a good game. And we had 2 breakaways in overtime. It would have been nice to score on one of those, but that's the way life is.
You guys dug in, though. I mean, you're down 2-0, and you battle back.
No, I thought we played well today. I thought our start gave us confidence. We have last 2 times we played these guys, we had a lot of players we don't know, and so it was nice to have a few more guys back, and we're going to get better. We'll get our guys back, and then we can have a good show with them.
Let's talk about the energy you get from a guy like Patrick Eaves. I mean, big fight there at the end and a big goal.
Those 2 guys, that was a good scrap. I didn't know Patrick could fight. I knew Versteeg could, so I was a little nervous at the start. But, good on him and good energy, and he made a real good shot. And I thought all in all, we had good effort from our guys.